During the intense battle between Baki and his father, the primitive man Pickle, who had been missing, suddenly appeared. He wanted to join the fight between Baki and Yujiro, but in the next second, Baki, who was lying on the ground, suddenly lunged at Pickle and knocked out his teeth with just one punch. Earlier in the battle, Yujiro had expressed a desire to embrace Baki, but at the last moment, Baki dodged away. He couldn't accept doing such a thing in the middle of a fight. However, what Baki didn't realize was that nobody could stop Yujiro from doing what he wanted. Before Baki could react, Hanma Yujiro had him in his arms. No matter how hard Baki struggled, he couldn't break free from Yujiro's grip and could only let his father's hand rest on his head. The overwhelming fatherly love brought tears to Baki's eyes. It seemed Yujiro really was a loving father after all. Baki quickly launched a counterattack, but at this point he was like a toy in Yujiro's hands, completely outmatched. When Yujiro had had enough fun, he hurled Baki away with full force. Baki spun through the air like a kite with a broken string, but when he was about to land, he was met with Yujiro's most vicious kick. Baki was sent flying until he crashed into the ground. Before Baki could even get back on his feet, Yujiro was already in front of him again, delivering another brutal kick to Baki's chin that sent him airborne. Baki was in complete despair facing Yujiro's assault. He had no power to defend himself and could only be beaten down. Just as Yujiro was about to end the fight, he suddenly sensed a powerful presence. It was the primitive man Pickle trying to interfere in the battle. Yujiro was thrilled. This was the kind of opponent he'd been dreaming of. But before he could make a move, Baki viciously knocked out Pickle's teeth. He wouldn't allow anyone to interrupt his fight with his father. Pickle was furious, but then he was surprised to notice just how angry Baki was. His reaction was like someone whose prey had been stolen. Pickle understood why Baki was so mad, so he slowly sat down on the ground, because Pickle knew that interfering in this fight had been a mistake.